Hi, welcome to the video and welcome to my channel. So my name is Larry Flickwood and I'm going to be starting a bit of a sort of talking series where I haven't got a structure, I haven't got a plan, and basically I just felt like I wanted to make some videos online. And it's kind of like an open invitation for anybody out there that has things they want to be talked about. Not that I'm going to give good value or good opinions. I'm not a sort of highly intellectual person that knows everything about everything. I'm just somebody that has some knowledge about certain things and also, I guess, a perspective on the world and sort of how things are going. And I just felt like making a video, starting something. I don't know if you've ever kind of felt like you've hit a point where you want to do more. And I'm not saying that this is the only way that I can contribute to the world, because I don't see it as that, but I basically just wanted to have a bit of a discussion with some people. And it's more to just kind of, I don't know, at the end of the day, I feel like, so I've got a full-time job, I own a couple of businesses, and kind of when I finish the day, I just kind of reach a point where I think, oh, it'd be nice to kind of get some thoughts out. And so, I guess in a way it's kind of venting. So welcome to my vent. And the reason I say that it's kind of like an open discussion is because I don't really just want to talk about things that are going on in my life. I kind of want to hear from other people. If there is ever going to be anybody out there that wants to share some things, it'd be nice to kind of talk about other people's experiences or other people's sort of views. I guess it would be nice to kind of feel like I'm enriching myself, and hopefully there'll be one thing that enriches one of you as well. I would definitely like to kind of see some, or kind of learn some things. So kind of like almost like a, end of the day daily deep dive. And so that's the main reason that I've started this. So I have no plan, I have no kind of vision or sort of like, like I don't have a whiteboard over there with every single thing that I want to do. And so it's more just basically an open discussion. So that's the kind of plan for these videos. Don't know how long they're going to be. I think they're going to range between sort of 10 and 15 minutes. Depending on what the topic is. I haven't really thought about sort of initial topics to talk about, but I guess one of them would be kind of why I'm doing this, and I guess a little bit of background about me. And the reason I'm doing this is because I watch a lot of things on a daily basis, sort of when I finish work. So I have a bit of a bizarre job. So I'm a driving instructor, which in the UK means somebody who teaches people to drive. And so I have a really sort of varied life and a varied schedule and a varied workload. And what often happens is like you sort of learn a lot of things about a lot of people. And it's really nice because you get sort of a glimpse into the worlds of others. And I really enjoy that. And I think sometimes sort of when it gets to the end of the day for me, I sort of come home and I think, what more could I be doing? And I do have a pretty sort of busy, involved lifestyle, but I think it's good to get some sort of expression of thoughts. And so what I sort of do on a daily basis is loads of fun and it's really good, but I do sometimes feel like just talking is good, and it's good to kind of debrief the day and good to kind of explore new thoughts and explore new theories about stuff. I'm not wording this very well, but basically, I guess what's kind of inspired this is recently I've been reading a lot about successful people, and kind of the common theme seems to be that the people that become successful end up thinking the thing. So we all have sort of $1 million ideas, but it's the people that act on them that end up sort of being successful. And I'm not saying successful as in terms of financially, I'm saying successful as in happy and sort of feeling fulfilled. And so I suppose I see these videos as an opportunity to kind of close any gaps in the sort of curious mind that I have. And so It would be an open invitation for anybody watching this. If anybody ever does watch this, I can only imagine that this will get one view, and it'll probably be me. But if somebody is out there and sees this video up to this point, drop a comment, say some things, pick a topic for us to talk about. And like I said, I'm not an expert in anything. I have certain experiences that might help with advice or help with just talking, but it'd be really good to hear from somebody else something to talk about. And so I guess that's kind of back to the inspiration for this. I think that's what it is for me. I think it's a case of feeling sort of not dissatisfied. I'm not unhappy. I'm very happy. I have a lovely life. I have a very good job. I have a nice home, but I want to talk about things, and I want to, see new things and hear new things and kind of experience new things. And in a similar kind of way, I suppose, in my sort of life journey, I've had ups and downs. Who hasn't? But I've kind of been reaching this point recently where I feel like there's more to see and more to do. And so, yeah, that's kind of the reason why I'm making this video. Now, this is probably the vaguest of videos that I'm going to make in terms of not having a specific topic. It's more just kind of an exploration of why I'm here. And in a similar way, I don't really have any pre-plans for this or anything else that I do. So maybe the next 10 videos I do are going to be about random topics, and I will make no sense whatsoever. And you might watch the video, or you might even, skip it after 5 seconds and just think, what the is this guy talking about? And that's fine. And, I have no expectations and no hopes. But yeah, so I guess what I'm sort of talking about here is feeling like doing more. And I think sometimes, one of the things that I often feel is that I'm not doing enough. And not that this in particular is achieving anything, but what I'm kind of hoping from it is that by doing this and by starting this and kind of committing to it, it will make me more doing as a person, make me sort of do the things that I don't want to do, because it's not easy talking to a camera. No, it is easy in the fact that I'm recording this on my phone and I can edit it and I can, not upload it. And if I think it's too embarrassing, then I could just never look at it again. So there isn't really much pressure on this particular video, but I think the sort of the goal is to have this sort of free flowing idea of what I want to do or what I want to say, and just see where it takes me. And I guess a vision, well, not that I have visions, but the more I'm talking about it now, I'm kind of thinking on the spot. I think ideally what I'd like is to kind of build this kind of Bob Ross personality of talking, like of just expressing things. And the reason I'd like to do that is because I find it fascinating, I find it interesting. I think so much of our lives revolves around what we think and what we do, and also what other people think and what they do. And so it'd be really nice to kind of start a conversation with you and see what kind of things are going on in your life. There's a lot of things always going on. You could pick any point in history to kind of, focus on and talk about. But I think at the moment there are definitely things, things that are local to me. I was injured recently. I may talk about that in another video, but inside my town, there are lots of changes in my town, inside my county, inside the UK as a whole, and then obviously internationally and globally, there are lots of things going on as well. So this is basically an introduction to give you a bit of background about me. So I'm 25 years old. I was born in the UK. I was born in Wales. I speak Welsh, that's my first language. English is my second language. A lot of people did not know that Wales had their own language, but they do. It's Welsh. Here's an example. Helo, enw fi ydi Owain, a dwi'n gallu siarad Cymraeg. And like I said, I'm a driving instructor by day, and I do a bit of everything in the evenings, really. So yeah, that's me. If anybody sees this, let me know what's going on in your life, what you know, who you are, what you believe in. And it'd be great to chat more. You know, otherwise, like I said, I'm not expecting anybody to respond to this. So I'm going to kind of try and think of things to talk about along the way myself. And if you have any opinions on them, please share them. If you have anything else that you kind of want to say that you think would be interesting, or even not, or if you had any questions to ask me, or just anything in general, anything to do with talking and expanding our minds, let me know. Thanks for watching. All the best.